TV soap news and spoilers say that in the labyrinthine world of Beyond the Gates, where every glance is laced with suspicion and every word carries the weight of hidden truths, the enigma of Eva's identity has captivated audiences and sparked endless speculation. The question of whether Eva is truly Leslie's daughter has hung over the series like a storm cloud, threatening to unleash a torrent of revelations that could shatter the fragile facades of the characters we've come to know. As we stand on the precipice of next week's episode, where Leslie's mother is set to make a dramatic entrance, the stage is set for a confrontation that could finally peel back the layers of mystery surrounding Eva. In this article, we delve deep into the clues, the subtext, and the tantalizing possibilities, weaving a narrative that promises to be as gripping as the show itself. The shadow of doubt. Leslie and Eva's fractured bond from the outset, Beyond the Gates has thrived on its ability to keep viewers guessing, and no mystery has been more compelling than the relationship between Leslie and Eva. Leslie, a woman whose icy demeanor and calculated decisions have made her both a villain and a tragic figure, has never quite embodied the role of a nurturing mother. Her interactions with Eva are marked by a chilling detachment, a lack of warmth that feels almost deliberate. Where one might expect a mother's tender embrace or a protective instinct, Leslie offers only sharp words and calculated glances, as if Eva were a chess piece in a game only Leslie understands. This dynamic has fueled our suspicion that Eva may not be Leslie's biological daughter. The absence of maternal affection is stark, almost theatrical in its intensity. In one memorable scene from Season 2, Episode 7, Leslie watches Eva struggle with a personal crisis. A moment that would typically draw a parent to their child's side. Instead, Leslie remains seated, her fingers drumming impatiently on the armrest of her chair, her eyes cold and assessing. "You'll figure it out," she says dismissively, her voice devoid of empathy. It's a moment that lingers, not just for its cruelty but for what it implies. Eva is not a daughter to Leslie but a means to an end. This perception of Eva as a tool rather than a cherished child is reinforced throughout the series. Leslie's ambitions, her relentless pursuit of power within the gated community's elite circle, seem to drive her every action. Eva, with her quiet demeanor and unassuming presence, appears to be a pawn in Leslie's schemes, perhaps a bargaining chip or a distraction to keep others off balance. But what is Leslie's endgame? And why does Eva, who carries herself with a quiet strength that contrasts sharply with Leslie's ruthlessness, seem so unaware of her own significance in this intricate dance of deception? The letters, a trail of secrets as the series builds toward its next pivotal moment. A new clue has emerged to deepen the mystery, a strange exchange of letters that Leslie discovers in the attic of her sprawling mansion. These letters, yellowed with age and written in a hurried, almost frantic script, hint at a past that Leslie has worked hard to bury. The camera lingers on her face as she reads them, her expression shifting from curiosity to something akin to dread. The letters are cryptic, referencing a promise made long ago and a child who must never know. The audience is left to wonder, are these letters about Eva? Do they hold the key to her true origins? The discovery of the letters sets Leslie on a path of investigation, one that promises to unravel the carefully constructed narrative of her life. In a recent episode, we see her poring over the documents late into the night, her usually impeccable appearance fraying at the edges, strands of hair falling loose, her eyes bloodshot from lack of sleep. This is not the Leslie we know, the woman who commands every room with an air of unshakable confidence. This is a woman haunted, driven by a need to uncover a truth she may not be prepared to face. The letters also introduce a new layer of intrigue. They are not addressed to Leslie but to someone named Clara, a name that has never been mentioned in the series before. Who is Clara? A friend? A relative? A lover from Leslie's past? The ambiguity is maddening, and it's clear that the writers of Beyond the Gates are playing a long game, doling out clues with the precision of a master storyteller. The letters, with their cryptic references to a debt and a sacrifice, suggest that Eva's existence may be tied to a bargain struck years ago, one that Leslie is now desperate to understand, or conceal. The visitor, Leslie's mother and the weight of the past. The arrival of Leslie's mother next week is poised to be a turning point, a moment that could either illuminate the truth or plunge the story into even deeper shadows. Leslie's mother, whose name has been withheld in the show's promotional materials, a deliberate choice that only heightens the anticipation, is described as a figure from Leslie's past who carries secrets that could change everything. The trailer for the upcoming episode shows a woman stepping out of a car, her face partially obscured by a wide-brimmed hat, her posture regal yet burdened. The camera cuts to Leslie, standing at the threshold of her home, her expression a mixture of shock and resignation. "You shouldn't have come," she says, her voice barely above a whisper. This reunion is fraught with tension, not least because Leslie has rarely spoken of her mother. In the few instances where her family has been mentioned, it's been with a dismissive wave of the hand, as if the past is a door she long ago locked and threw away the key. Yet the arrival of this mysterious matriarch suggests that the past is not so easily escaped. Could Leslie's mother hold the answers to Eva's identity? Is she the keeper of the secrets hinted at in the letters, the one who can finally clarify whether Eva is Leslie's daughter, or something else entirely? The possibility that Leslie's mother will reveal the truth about Eva is both thrilling and terrifying. For months, fans have speculated on social media, piecing together theories from the smallest details: the way Eva's eyes don't quite match Leslie's, the cryptic comments from secondary characters about family secrets, the recurring motif of locked doors and hidden rooms in the show's set design. On platforms like X, viewers have been vocal about their suspicions, with some pointing to a fleeting moment in Season 1 where Leslie hesitates before calling Eva "my daughter," as if the words taste foreign on her tongue. Others have noted Eva's uncanny resemblance to a character from a flashback sequence, a young woman who vanished under mysterious circumstances decades ago. The stakes, a truth that could shatter everything. The question of Eva's identity is more than just a plot twist. It's the emotional and narrative core of Beyond the Gates. If Eva is not Leslie's daughter, the implications are staggering. It would mean that Leslie has been living a lie, manipulating those around her to maintain a facade that serves her ambitions. It would cast her actions in a new light, transforming her from a cold, calculating antihero into a figure driven by desperation, perhaps even guilt. What would it mean for Eva, who has spent her life under Leslie's shadow, believing herself to be the daughter of a woman who treats her with such indifference? The revelation could be a moment of liberation for Eva, or a devastating blow that leaves her questioning her very existence. The dramatic potential of this storyline is amplified by the show's signature style. Lush cinematography that lingers on every detail, a haunting score that underscores the tension, and performances that bring raw emotion to every scene. Leslie, played with chilling precision by veteran actress Cassandra Vale, is a character who commands attention, her every gesture laden with subtext. Eva, portrayed by newcomer Lila Harper, brings a quiet intensity to the role, her wide eyes and hesitant smiles hinting at a depth of feeling that Leslie seems determined to ignore. The interplay between these two characters is a masterclass in subtlety, and the arrival of Leslie's mother, potentially played by a legendary actress whose casting has been kept under wraps, promises to elevate the drama to new heights. The broader context, themes of identity and betrayal at its heart, Beyond the Gates is a story about identity, how it's constructed, how it's weaponized, and how it can be undone. Eva's uncertain parentage is a microcosm of the show's larger themes. The secrets that bind families together and tear them apart, the lies we tell ourselves to survive, and the cost of ambition in a world where trust is a luxury. Leslie's investigation into the letters and her mother's unexpected visit are not just plot devices, they're a lens through which the show explores the fragility of human connections. The gated community itself, with its manicured lawns and hidden scandals, serves as a metaphor for the characters' lives. Pristine on the surface, rotten beneath. Every resident of this exclusive enclave is hiding something, and Leslie is no exception. Her pursuit of power, whether through business deals, social maneuvering, or the enigmatic project she's been working on since Season 1, has isolated her from those around her, including Eva. If Eva is not her daughter, it raises the question, what has Leslie sacrificed in her quest for control? And if Eva is her daughter, why has Leslie chosen to distance herself so completely? Looking ahead, what lies beyond the gates? As we approach next week's episode, the anticipation is palpable. The arrival of Leslie's mother feels like the calm before the storm, a moment of quiet before the truth comes crashing down. Will she confirm our suspicions that Eva is not Leslie's daughter, revealing a long-buried secret that changes the course of the series? Or will she introduce a new layer of complexity, perhaps suggesting that Eva's origins are tied to something even darker than we've imagined? The letters, with their cryptic warnings and references to a sacrifice, hint at a story that goes beyond a simple case of mistaken identity. Could Eva be connected to a larger conspiracy, one that threatens the very foundations of the gated community? The beauty of Beyond the Gates lies in its refusal to provide easy answers. Every revelation comes with new questions, every truth with a shadow of doubt. As we await the next episode, we're left to ponder the possibilities. Is Eva a stranger to Leslie, a child swapped at birth or adopted under mysterious circumstances? Is Leslie's mother a figure of redemption or betrayal, come to heal old wounds or reopen them? And what of the letters, with their ominous tone and unanswered questions? The truth, when it comes, will undoubtedly be as dramatic and shattering as the show itself. Conclusion: a mystery worth waiting for in Beyond the Gates. The question of Eva's identity is more than a plot point. It's a journey into the heart of human relationships, an exploration of love, loss, and the secrets we keep. Leslie's coldness toward Eva, the cryptic letters, and the impending arrival of Leslie's mother all point to a revelation that will redefine the series. As we count down to next week's episode, we invite you to join us in speculating, theorizing, and immersing yourself in the world of Beyond the Gates. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.